Aqua the Punch TV, so much and then the first time I do her channel, yeah. Subscribe my and like and share, we will switch our share our comment section for my Ebusian for some Lamino say a political trending story be up to for my chess. Ebusian for a gentleman, just say alphabet be a can Ebusian for my uncle near uncle video name right by a Munchimuna ever blame.
Issues here basically are that the NPP, the Electoral Commission, and the NDC came to court on 4 constituencies: Techiman South, Okaikwe Central, Ablekuma North, and Tema Central. The plea of the NDC, of the NPP who are plaintiffs in this matter, is that the court should order the Electoral Commission to go back and collate results in these constituencies. These constituencies already, the results had been declared for the NDC. The NPP earlier came to the court for a mandamus application that calls for a collation, or what has become to be termed as recollation. After that, these constituencies were declared in favor of the NPP, except for the Ablekuma North constituency, where the officers were not able to complete the collation exercise. However, the NDC went to court saying that at the first time when the mandamus application was being heard, their arguments were not listened to, and that their right to natural justice, which is a right to be heard, was not upheld by the court. As a result of that, the Apex Court decided to quash the decision of the High Court. The Apex Court, however, directed the parties to return to the High Court to rehear the mandamus application to decide whether or not the EC will go back and recollate or collate the results. But before that application could be moved, the NDC's lawyer, Godwin Edudzi Tamaklo, moved a preliminary objection, arguing that the court lacked jurisdiction to hear the matter because of the approach that the NPP used. He argues that if you look at Section 16 and Section 20 of PNDC Law 284, People Representative Law, as amended, any issue as to whether or not a person has been validly elected or as to whether certain results should be cancelled can only be made by way of a petition to the court. Because of that, any other attempt to use any approach, such as a judicial review, as the NPP used in this manner, is a way of circumventing a proper hearing of the matter where evidence will be properly heard. The NPP, however, opposed this and argued that their case does not deal with the issue of declaring or cancelling results. Their case deals with compelling the Electoral Commission, which has a public duty, a duty to conduct elections, to supervise elections, to collate and declare results. They say that from their observations and evidence available to them, the Electoral Commission has not done that, and the Commission itself has admitted to not doing that. As a result, the court should compel the Electoral Commission to go back and do its work. The court, after listening to the parties in the case, including the Electoral Commission itself, whose lawyer also supported the idea that the mandamus application should be heard in the first place, decided that it will adjourn the case to tomorrow, January 1, 2025 at 10 a.m. and it will give a ruling. Based on the ruling of the court, we will know whether or not the mandamus application will be heard. If the court decides to hear the mandamus application, then it means that the court will now come and decide whether the EC should go back and do collation. If the court decides to uphold the preliminary objection, then perhaps this may be the final route for the NPP. As far as this route is concerned, of course, they may have the option of appealing all the way to the Supreme Court. But of course, here on Channel 1 TV, we bring you up to speed on all happenings here at the High Court as far as the issues are concerned. Reporting for Channel 1 News, Hansen Ajiman.
Any contract for our Shamra Samuso, Director of Legal Services at the National Democratic Congress, a year Chinya Amanyukono, Katamanso, a Yuzu, a Yazamenukono, Ora Edudzi Tamaklo, Renimuni Papa. Now, what Penini the Atuja watches Sabato Commission, Electoral Commission, Nijina Yesiani and Amo Pesewotu, na Dom Kwabenya, a year police station, Nibi, Sen Ye, Dudwane, him some set. Yeah, matwono chese ne ho akenkan ne ho sunsanso no aye twema mentwe aye bisi basa no recollection kenkan no foforo no na ekoso no sa police station no kamia say ho nkrata sem pink sheet ni ade no ayidan system eti abato komisa no percent ene wo mo esa so etonye dom kwabenya pesua no so nyina na emmo sa police station no enko a ene wo percent woto sa eyem ayi abano efofra ewo honomo na no na dom kwabenya ene echese sabre wo manfo na ewo honomo no jejejejejeje wo mani abere pa wo mo akwara so wo mpene titiri ni NDC fo no sanse wo mo so mato aba awie ewo no sa police station no kwa titiri no wo mo to aba NPP wi da bia wo mo bie NPP fo mu eti wo mato aba wo mo agasa ni de wo mo nya ye do bia no de esidai na mo se nkrata samayira na pink sheet na wanwan enti no echese no mo so we yetrim to so aso no we yetrim tinimo de se mu ho pink sheet na mo mebusa mo kwa o manfo na akra be ka kire mu nyina a chese mo aso o manfo titiri ni NDC fo mpesua ne so kwa no mo ni abere e won nsem no pa wo chese wo mpene won koto aba bia biu ade chi ade se ni eme esi obi kwa to aba wi watu kwan nyina ne ade afi ne chese ne mo be ye nsi akiri abe na chi pasa na no na pani a wo hwe emra ho sem so de ma NDC amanyuko yi emranimu ni Edudzi Tamaklo agodre kanidi ho eno pani no ekasa no wo chese wo monti ase da na eye isare ran kwa no eni nyina so bia nyina so bia ewo yamamremu no constitutional basis na we commission ne pese wogina so edidi sa dwumaye eti wo mo kire se NDC amanyuko na ne pempim kra wo mo beto wo mo be gina pempampe se sa aboko bi police station ho no mo no a Ombesa rerun ekwaso a omochese ene emi amasafo e Presbyterian e Women Development Center okwa no pese okokoto aba no ene enye bia poten kwempo anka ye omo original police station no we ne honum no okwa akoto no owura Edudzi Tamaklo se NDC amanyukuo no a wono no wodi mu tintimai pa ene esese no de ne chese ene dru ni didie mu papa dru ni die mu papa se abato no akwa yiye yese no wo so ompene ne empene chena echese wode ehun nsem atudwa ene no na eye ebuko of saa no enti no ye bomode ase yensa ebeka ne no ne ekwaso a omochese ene emi amasafo e Presbyterian e Women Development Center okwa no pese okokoto aba no ene enye bia poten kwempo anka ye omo original police station no we ne honum no okwa akoto no owura Edudzi Tamaklo se NDC amanyukuo no a wono no wodi mu tintimai pa ane esese no de ne chese ene dru ni didie mu papa dru ni die mu papa se abato no akwa yiye yese no wo so ompene ne empene chena echese wode ehun nsem atudwa ene no na eye ebuko of saa no enti no ye bomode ase yensa ebeka ne no na yabo amamo atie na nsem opani no eka no na me kire mu ekire wo se ene wo se enya de se wono mo ebepene eso se Eugene Fre imama me se wo mo ebepene so se wo mo beto abano foforo enti no ye bomodin asem yensa ebetumi aka ene no said ya sia ye ne de ya bomodin na ye ntu ho anamo a na chese wan ha na voices na aka ni na so ne edin system enti no no ho ensem no na yen konsem foforo mu yenya ene no a ye bebo amamotie na Ghana mabsem efa dom kwabenya abato pese woto no foforo ewo Abokobi police station won.
If you permit the Electoral Commission to sit in Accra and just overturn results in what they claim to be, like, according to them, either you use wrong pinches or whatever, there's a potent danger. The 2013 election petition, the Supreme Court in fact, the then candidate Akufo-Addo wanted the Supreme Court to invalidate the presidential election result in affected polling stations on grounds that presiding officers did not sign. And he makes the point that the constitutional imperative is shall in the Constitution, that the presiding officer shall, and that failure should result the invalidation of the Supreme Court says no. It is not, you know, like a binary conversation. It's about the votes of people. It's about their mandate. And so you need to be extremely careful in taking a decision to annul or to invalidate the result. No claim to rerun has no constitutional basis, because regulation 39 up to regulation 40 of CI 127 provides the mechanism. Look, if the Electoral Commission even wants to be fair, the ballot box is there. Is it not there? You can say that, okay, let's agree to open it. Open it. And you open it in such a way that you can do the read, whatever it is, and assess whether when on the face of your pink, what do we call it, the pink sheet, the NDC obtained 200 and something, is it in accordance with what is in the ballot box? There are a lot of mechanisms to resolve this problem than calling for a rerun. And
Any ayeti ye mranimu ni Edudzi Tamaklo wono eye pani kwantrefo a wo hye emra ho nsamo so de ma NDC amanyuko no na Ghana ma
from makwa baba ye the Punch TV so make sure say and the first time I do channel ya subscribe my and like and share we so eja wadwen share comment section ho e fama